1. What was the theme of the first rap song the author heard?
The theme of the first rap song that the author heard is about a kid that chanted a rhyme about how he was the best disc jockey in the world.
2. Apart from music, what are the other artistic expressions of hip-hop culture?
Apart from music, other artistic expressions of hip hop are graffiti and dance.
3. What do the DJs do to create hip-hop's individual sound?
What DJs do to create an individualized hip hop sound is one DJ played records on two turntables, and another person play a role as the MC or master ceremonies that leads the event. The DJs learned to move the record back and forth under the needle to create a drop to the needle on the record and play a break over and over to keep people dancing. The MCs rapped over the music to keep the party going, and one MC sought to outchat to the other.
4. What is the appeal of hip-hop to middle-class children?
The appeal of hip hop to middle class children is that hip hop is a symbol of something cool.
5. Why does Asane say that rap belongs to his country?
Asane says that rap belongs to his country because it has always existed there by their pain, hardships, and their suffering.
6. What does the author not like about hip-hop music?
The author not like about the hip hop music is about the commercial side.
Number 1. Can you explain the phrase, "It sounds like a broken record" in paragraph 1?
The meaning of this phrase is that the author thinks that the first rap song that he heard sounds bad in his ears, and the same 4 bars was looped over and over. He also thought that it was the most ridiculous thing that he had ever heard, just like a broken record.
Number 2. Can you explain the phrase, "the way you step over a crack in the pavement" in paragraph 2?
The meaning of this phrase is that even though rap music is booming out from Paris to Abidjan, the author is avoiding it just like the way he steps over a crack in the pavement.
Number 3. Can you explain the phrase, "life on the other side of the tracks" in paragraph 4?
The meaning of this phrase is the life of the people from the part of a town or city that is particularly impoverished and usually dangerous or undesirable.
Number 4. Can you explain the phrase, "it's macho pose" in paragraph 6?
The meaning of this phrase is the language or the style that has been borrowed from commercial hip-hop by the poor urban community, which represents their old dream, which is to have a better life.
Number 5. Can you explain the phrase, "the empty moral cupboard that we have left for our children" in paragraph 7?
The meaning of this phrase is that hip-hop is like an empty cupboard that is given to children for them to fill. The inside of the cupboard determines their morals, and to fill it up, they have to listen and understand what the rap song is about.
One. Can you find the sentences that tells you about what the author thought of rap music 26 years ago and what he thinks now?
Paragraph 1. I first heard rap at party in Harlem in 1980. It sounded like a broken record. I thought it was the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. Paragraph 7. That is why, after 26 years, I have come to embrace this music. I try so hard to ignore. But much of the hip-hop, particularly the commercial side, I hate. Yet I love the good of it. Hip-hop is a music that exposes the empty moral cupboard that we have left for our children.
2. Can you find the sentences that tells you about the environment in which rap music originated and where it thrives now.
Paragraph 3. Hip hop began in the mid 1970s in an almost bankrupt New York City. Paragraph 2 and paragraph 5. I heard it booming out of cars and alley wars, from Paris to Abidjan. These days, most commercial rappers in America.
3. Can you find the sentences that tells you about the message conveyed by the early rappers and the message conveyed by successful hip-hop artists now?
Paragraph 1 and paragraph 4. A kid chanted a rhyme about how he was the best disc jockey in the world. Initially, hip-hop artists produced socially conscious songs that describe life of the other side of the track, where people are denied the same opportunities as the rich. They describe a child who is born and grows up in the ghetto, hating the world for his situation and all the things that he cannot have.
4. Can you find the sentences that tells you about hip-hop culture can seem selfish and selfishness in young people is not their fault?
Paragraph 6. A poor urban communities around the globe, rap music is a universal expression of outrage at the injustice of the distribution of wealth. Paragraph 6. We want money to help our parents. Asane, a 19-year-old building DJ from Dakar in Senegal, tells me, it belongs here, it always existed here, because of our pain and our hardship and our suffering.